I guess you're just living.
Skill issue. It's a skill issue. It's fine. Yeah, this is Quinn's tablet actually. You can have it back. It has bad aura. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
So I
right.
assume you're not giving me a chip for the dice here, right? That's how it works. You're top.
No.
Can just never find the hero, can never catch him, and he ends up being one of the highest damage backliner supports in Dota. So a really big scaling threat to the Terrorblade as well that I think is worth mentioning. Like Hoodwink owns this hero in the late game. Not as good in the mid game, but in the late game, when you have the Boomerang, the level 3 ulti, some extra spell ant from a neutral item, you can just dice this guy up. Huge man fight.
They got him. They got Whitemon. Boxy, he'll try and limp away. Pure cannot do enough damage. The Aquatic Shield will pop and do some damage to Ace, but not enough for a return kill. So that is going to be first blood for Liquid.
Tundra playing into it. They don't lose a lot there. Might get Tofu in the end.
From behind, Tofu turns around, does what damage he can, but ultimately will still fall. So, even up the kill score. It does mean everybody is distracted from power runes, so the mids may just have to do it by themselves.
The best 6-minute rune for the DK here, the amp damage, with half duration on this form.
Yeah, and Siege Wagon still alive. Oh yeah,
He's got to do some work here. Oh, they even
got
got
him
the
through
sleep.
the orb. Oh no, that is just going to be Nisha. I think he's just dead.
Yeah, he's
Bushwhack, chain stun, he's gone.
That was not his finest sequence. Nighttime
No,
vision
not at
for the
all.
Bane. What a catch from Whitemon. Man, really tough sequence for the puck here. Just gonna have to stack it up if you're Boxy. You get the Wisdom Shrine here. Nikkei getting pressured as well. No level 6 for Sunder. He's just done, I think. Actually, you're out of mana. It doesn't matter.
He just punched him down.
Okay. No Soul Ring, but gets the job done anyways. It's gonna be another tower that's just gonna face a lot of pressure. Tundra
Trying to go back to the and the one core that is struggling a little bit compared to the rest of Tundra. Bushwhack on 3, not enough to save Pure, but it is enough to get revenge. Boxy dies, Tofu takes a bunch of damage, and with BZM freed up, having already taken his mid-tower matchup, oops, he'll still get Tofu in the end. He doesn't have Cookie up for a few more seconds, so they get 2 kills out of that situation, and BZM on his second dragon form is now on his second tower. Tundra are cooking.
Just found some little openings, take advantage of it. And damage is not aligned for the support duo yet. Another nice sleep setup.
Sleepwalk into Dragon Tail, into Bushwhack. Once again, the chain stun is perfect from Tundra and secures the kill and secures the tower. BZM. He's gonna have a Blink Dagger. His Blink Dagger is almost done as a result of this. I mean, because they've gotten so many towers, even Pure's net worth is higher than the rest of the Liquid cores because they've got just so much bonus team gold now. Nisha does manage to get the pick off on Whitemon, but you're going to need a lot more of that. He lets it go for now. Tundra's up 2K. Now mass rotating up to the top lane. They are not going to slow down whatsoever. Now they're going to burst down Ace.
That was a fast move, 3 cores top. Pure just CS, he had no business in that kill. Great stack stealing, 33. He's absolutely ripped now.
Yeah, when I saw Liquid stacking up, I was just like, uh-oh. You already lost your mid tower. You're about to lose your off-lane tower. Like, are those stacks going to be gotten by you in the first place? Good catch on 33, though. Tofu lands the kisses required. Still, though, fighting into this Dragon Knight, it is too much of a problem. Liquid will back away.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke coming in from Tundra. They're baiting 33, him playing solo, and then boom. Smoke hits, Dragon Tail into the Bushwhack, trying to burst him down, but a snowball save. And that's not good. Mickey's gonna come in, immediately Sunder up. He almost loses HP all anyways. 33 just turns around with a whirling death and a burst of damage. He still runs down Boxy, still chasing after Mickey. Mickey has to go for the TP out. Tofu gets snagged by a Bushwhack. That is going to be a 33 double kill. They may have saved the TB, but it still is a Tundra win. And again, leaving no space up for grabs. 33 immediately goes to the other side of the map to chase after Mickey. So even if Mickey survives here, which does not have Sunder, trying to juke the Chakram that's coming in, needs to activate the Soul Ring to get the mana for it. Oh, he actually managed to juke it all. But again, it's like you just kicked the TB out of the one lane he thought that was going to be free. There's no space on this map for this Terrorblade.
Can't even get the catch in return. Boxy looking for it.
Oh, nice shot. That was a beautiful shard. Boxy He gets
What
that
was
much
that?
at least.
Okay, I mean, yeah. You'll take anything here. I do not think this guy is that greedy. You gotta remember going back to his kind of debut as a carry, he was playing all the weird off-meta stuff, right?
Yes, the carry.
The Pudges, the Lishrax. Oh, here's the catch with the Orchid.
Snowball save! It's not going to be in time. Boxy
perfect.
tries to run up there in snowball form. Instead, he's just going to add one more kill for Tundra.
Yeah, the Bane catch against Puck. It's not as influential early on when you can't get the range, but now you have 4 points in the Nightmare. It's going to take a lot to shut both of them down, and if you don't, one of them might just pull the other back into it no matter what.
Yeah, and then you've got both BZM and Ari that have one or two signature heroes that you might need to consider banning.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is a bold fight attempt.
The reflection of kisses, they get the information inside.
Oh, the steal!
Did not
Nisha
get the
Puck.
grab fast enough on Pure. Still had a branch covering up a slot, and now
what a shards.
time has been casted. While the shards are blocking in, the Cookie's gonna stop the TP out. Pure is dead. He went from potentially 2 lives off of a Roshan to 0.
He got destroyed at every level. Outclicked in the pit. Yeah,
It's going to be really tough to deal with this Puck, actually. Nisha could play really aggro if he wants to. But
don't want to get baited by this Timbers.
off. 33. Okay, Dragon Tail goes out on Ace. They're going to try and first down the... oh, we got a Cookie to break him free of the Bushwhack. Ace, he has his opportunity to cast some spells here. Vacuum Wall available. He's holding the trigger off it. Finally, Fiend's Grip goes out. The Vacuum, it's going to cancel that one. Does manage to get a Dragonite illusion while the Snowball rolls forward. Instantly bursted down by 33. Follows Boxy every step of the way. And this extra life on Puck may not do anything good. Sunder turn around. Okay, but it doesn't really change much. Tundra clearly advantaged in this situation. It looks like what you're talking about is coming true. They cannot take a straight 5-on-5, even with the extra life on the Puck. As Mickey is getting run down by 33, should be no problem there. Kiss is trying to do some damage, but again, these heroes are just too tanky. Once again, a second game for Liquid today where they're matched up against 3 very tanky cores and are just lacking in the damage to put a real threat.
Dude, Whitemon absolutely ruined Nisha. Like, he had so many lives to play with, and he just keeps getting slept. Keeps getting in feet.
Sees the line.
I do remember he used to have a quote where he used to say, like, I don't understand how every player I kick goes on to have an amazing career. And the more I think back on that, the more I'm like, yeah, I think that says a little bit more about, you know, the speaker than the people that went on, perhaps.
Lightmere catches Mickey. Mickey, again, has to use his Sunder against 33.
Oh, what a grip.
33 doesn't quit, still tries to chase him down, still has a Chakram. The pullback, I might kill him. No! Doesn't get the pullback. Instead, it's going to be BZM, who runs him down with Breath of Fire to finish him off. Boxy hides away in the trees. Chakram doesn't catch him. He has to dodge until Blink Dagger's back up. That's just simply not possible. Tundra, they just have way too many threats on the table. Liquid, best they could do.
Austin, the propaganda
Do you think
machine.
the Dark Tear's popping off in these games? I just feel like it's...
I think they have not gotten the real value out of it.
Yeah, none of these games where I'm like, oh, the Wall of Replica is super good. It's
Okay, they found the Bane,
but
though.
It's not like...
That's big.
Managed to get the quick kill. Nisha, he's on his way out. Now Mickey. Well, he's got his meta popped, but he doesn't really want to be fighting Pure. Nice vacuum. Pulls Pure off of the Terrorblade. Ace helps get some distance there. What about 33, though? 33 has been the nemesis for Mickey this entire game, and he can't really do too much. Despite the eye of Scotty, 33 is just able to Timber Chain.
You will have a vacuum wall combo here.
Yeah.
5 seconds
for that vacuum. He's got a Blink Dagger. Should get a 3-man. Oh, no, 33, he pushes forward with the Shivas, actually stops Ace in his initiation. Now he's got to back away, wait for the blink. It's up, now he hits it. Go after him. Boxy hits him with the Falcon's Punch into a snowball that takes out the Dragonite. One good kill. Now chasing after the rest of the cores, though, with the Aegis expiring. Mickey hot on his tail. Pure taking the time to farm neutrals. He'll blink away. Still at borrow time. Still has Blink Dagger. The rest of Tundra are all out, so nobody else is going to be caught on this. If the 1 and 2 can actually start putting out the damage to threaten these cores, this game could start falling apart for Tundra. But right now, Liquid is on the brink, and one pickoff might be all it takes. Nisha, they got through the Lincolns.
So fast.
And the cookie to try and
bail
bail
him
him out
out?
with the 4-step, but he's gonna die still to the Bloodthorn.
Not enough.
All right, they threaten Roshan, then immediately smoke up. They take the high ground, waiting for Liquid to run into them. That's exactly what Liquid does. Immediate Dragon Tail on Mickey. Mickey, cookie given to him. He's going to try Manta. Bushwhack after the Manta. Can they burst him down? No, Sunder goes off. And 33, once again, the recipient of that one. He's fine for now. Snowball over to him. Blink away from Boxy. Meanwhile, BZM mans up with his BKB form. Goes after the kill. Tofu. Tofu has a Yules. Dodged the last couple hits. BZM's getting low. Niche
they got the silence?
but now he's been Bloodthorn. Too many silences. The puck just cannot stand these fights very long. And now the chase. Pure tries to blink onto him. Liquid quick reactions is getting Mickey back to base.
I'm just gonna launch my Terrorblade and somehow just like hit Bane blind. Like,
Okay,
I'm just gonna
let me
Kobe that
Okay.
shit into the fight and just launch that blind hit this guy from 1,000 yards. That was doable for you, but my vacuuming on a targeted AOE that you can see is too impossible.
All in on the Timber Saw. Nightmare save, though, from Whitemon. Disengaged a little bit still, though. Ari does die, and Pure's getting ripped apart, as is Whitemon. They've managed to pull the supports out of the position, took them out first, and the fight seems to be going much better for Liquid than Avery's suggestion. Imagine that. Bushwhack has the buyback from Ari. That's going to be ignored. Mickey continuing to keep the Scotty slows. 33 jumps right into the middle of the hole. Though Foxy and Ace almost immediately died to all that. 33 is low. Once again, Glimmer Cave trying to save him. Okay, they got him this time, but Mickey, he has too many cores to threaten up against. Nice snowball save. Can he get off a Sunder, though? Can he get off a Sunder? No. He's gonna die before the Sunder goes off. He could buy back, but ultimately he won't have meta for the fight, nor any allies outside of Nisha, who is currently on the run. The TP out is successful, but the buildings have no retreat.
The net, like, she can't scale the net worth into anything of her own. She's just an amplifier.
Maybe we'll see the gobble up save, though.
There's Divine.
Mickey, okay. Divine Rapier, Mickey turns that damage.
Ooh, that vacuum!
Beautiful vacuum wall that actually caught 4 there. Pulled in even the Hoodwink. Couldn't get the kill on the Hoodwink, though. And it's still the Timber Saw who's the greater threat. Despite the vacuum initiation and all these heroes grouped up, when they get close to this Timber Saw, they just get shredded. It's not going to happen. Meta, it is now down, and Tundra are going to be the ones to smoke up and in turn push into the base. A 4 versus 5. No Metamorphosis on the Terrorblade. An unlikely hold as they take Tofu out. Now 3. Fiend's Grip onto Mickey. That's the Divine on the deck. No buyback there. And that will be the game. Tundra.
Damn.
1-0 over Liquid. Liquid just having a rough start to Blast Lamp.